Would you believe that a man who had only $2 in his bank account became a millionaire after 5 years? And he did it without winning the lottery or inheriting money, starting out as an ordinary office worker. The book I will introduce today, Grant Sabatier's Financial Freedom, is a record of that seemingly impossible journey. The author realized in his mid-20s that he had barely $2 left in his bank account. I can't go on like this. And 5 years later, he had built a net worth of over $1 million. How is this possible? And can we use this method too? Now, let's first look at the 5 key ideas that people mention the most in this book. The first is that money is time and options. Sabatier does not see money merely as a means to buy things. Instead, he views it as saved time and future options. For example, if you have saved $1,000, it's not just a number. It's the time you have bought that allows you not to work. The true goal of financial freedom is not a fancy car or a big house, but having the power to decide how to spend my day. This shift in perspective is the core theme that runs throughout the entire book. The second point is that saving alone is not enough. We need to exponentially increase our income. Many personal finance books say things like, save on your coffee expenses, and cut down on dining out. Of course, reducing unnecessary expenses is important, but Sabatier says this: not drinking one latte won't make you a millionaire. So what did Sabatier actually do? He created several websites as a side job while working in digital marketing. He earned advertising revenue and affiliate income from there, and invested most of his earnings in low-cost index funds. He also invested some in real estate, quickly growing his assets. The real game changer is increasing your income. This means negotiating a raise in your main job, moving to a role that offers higher value, or creating additional income sources through side jobs and projects. This is said to be the secret to achieving financial freedom within 10 years. The third point is that you need to know your freedom number. This is a really specific and practical concept. It's about calculating exactly how much you need to live without working. For example, if you need $3,000 a month, that's $36,000 a year. Then, if you assume an investment return rate of 4%, about $900,000 will be your freedom number. Once you know this number, it becomes a clear target rather than a vague goal. I just need to save $900,000, just like that. And you can track how much closer you are getting to that goal every month and every year. The fourth point is to maximize your savings rate and invest wisely. Sabatier says that reaching financial freedom with a traditional savings rate of 10 to 15% takes too long. Instead, he advises setting a goal to save and invest 50% or even more than 70% of your income. Of course, he knows that this isn't easy. However, he emphasizes that it is possible if you increase your income and consciously manage your expenses. And it is said that you should invest that money in diversified assets so that the compounding effect works quickly. The fifth point is to create systems and routines. Motivation alone doesn't last long. Sabatier advises creating a financial management routine that can be repeated daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. For example, reviewing expenses every Sunday evening, calculating net worth at the beginning of each month, and checking the big picture once a year. Having such a system allows you to steadily move toward your goals without being swayed by emotions. So why is this book loved by so many people? First, the author's real story adds credibility. Sabatier doesn't just present theories. He honestly shares the process of achieving financial freedom in just 5 years. It shows failures, trial and error, and specific numbers. So it creates a sense of trust that says, this person is not being unrealistic. Secondly, the focus on increasing income is refreshing. While most personal finance books focus on save and cut back, this book emphasizes earn more. Especially in times like these, when prices are rising and living costs are increasing, many people agree that there are limits to just saving. Thirdly, it presents a specific and actionable roadmap. Methods for calculating freedom numbers, ways to track net worth, side hustle, ideas, and investment strategies are all packed with step-by-step action plans that you can start implementing today. It's not abstract advice. It feels like being guided by the hand with a do-it-this-way approach. Fourth, it is connected to the FIRE movement, but is more flexible. FIRE stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. This book is also part of that trend, but it doesn't force you to retire unconditionally. Instead, it emphasizes the freedom to choose whether to work or not. Some people can continue to work even after achieving financial freedom. The important thing is whether you have a choice. Fifth, Sabatier encourages you to design a life centered around your values. It's not just about accumulating a lot of money. It's about using that money to live a meaningful life. If you love traveling, spend on travel. And if time with family is important, prioritize that. Money is just a tool. The real message conveyed is to secure time and energy for what truly matters to you. Now, let's take a brief look at the structure of the book. The first chapter tells the author's awakening story. In a moment when there was only about $2 left in the bank account, he realized that time is the most precious resource in life. And then he began to connect money with the freedom of time. It starts with the message that most people underestimate how quickly they can change their financial situation. The second chapter redefines the traditional concepts of work and retirement. We were taught that working for 40 years and retiring at 65 is normal. But is that really the case? It redefines financial freedom as the ability to work optionally and introduces the principles of the FIRE movement. The third chapter teaches how to calculate your freedom number. You estimate your annual expenses, predict future needs, and set a net worth goal that can cover those with investment returns. This number is not fixed. It emphasizes that it should be adjusted according to the changes in life. The fourth chapter covers how to calculate and track net worth. Net worth is obtained by subtracting liabilities from assets, and it's said to be an indicator that truly reflects one's financial status. I recommend checking once a month to track your progress. The fifth chapter explains how to intentionally reduce spending. It's not about extreme frugality, but rather creating a value-based budget. I don't spend a penny on things that aren't important to me, but I'm willing to spend on things that truly matter. It is said that by doing this, you can increase your savings rate without compromising your quality of life. The sixth chapter covers how to maximize your primary income. Build your skills, strategically change jobs, negotiate your salary well, and take on more valuable roles. Even a small salary increase can make a huge difference when accumulated over several years. The seventh chapter discusses side jobs and multiple sources of income. Let's introduce ways to create additional income outside of your main job, such as freelancing, online projects, small businesses, and passive income. Building multiple income sources can provide support and speed up the process, he says. The eighth chapter covers the basic principles of investing. Long-term investment, diversification, low-cost funds, and the power of compound growth, among others. It suggests a more aggressive strategy than traditional retirement investing, stating that to achieve financial freedom quickly, one must invest actively. Chapter 9 covers real estate investment. You can buy a house and rent part of it out, or use leverage wisely to expand your portfolio. Real estate is optional, but if you can handle the complexity and risks, it can be a powerful accelerator of wealth. The 10th chapter advises designing your life around freedom rather than consumption. It defines what a rich life actually looks like and encourages you to adjust time, work, relationships, and places according to your values. It emphasizes that financial freedom should lead to a meaningful daily life, not just numbers. The 11th chapter introduces a future optimization framework and sustainable routines. Create a repeatable system, such as daily habits, weekly reviews, monthly financial checks, and annual planning to maintain the journey towards financial freedom that you've started. The final 12th chapter discusses motivation and the redefinition of success. It talks about how to overcome emotional challenges in the process of building wealth, how to avoid lifestyle inflation, and how to live meaningfully even after achieving financial freedom. Success is not just a number, it concludes, with the messages of autonomy, satisfaction, and value alignment. Who would you recommend this book to? I highly recommend it to those who want to achieve financial freedom quickly. If the traditional path of working for 40 years and retiring feels frustrating, this book will offer alternatives. It's also useful for those who want to increase their income but don't know how. It's filled with specific action plans on side jobs, negotiation, career strategies, and is a must-read for those interested in the FIRE movement. You can learn vivid experiences and strategies from people who have actually achieved FIRE. It will also be helpful for those preparing for the AI era. In a future where jobs are becoming unstable, financial independence can be an essential survival strategy. However, for those who are already financially stable or prefer a slower approach, it may feel too aggressive. What choices are you making right now? What are you doing today for your future self in 5 or 10 years? Sabatier started with only $2 in his bank account. It wasn't because he had special talents or connections, but rather due to a sense of urgency and a clear plan that he had. It doesn't matter where your starting point is. What's important is to change direction starting today. So I want to challenge you. Try to do just one thing this week. Calculate your freedom number. Check how much your net worth is right now, or write down 3 ways you can increase your income. Please share your thoughts and resolutions in the comments. 5 years can come around faster than you think. What kind of person do you want to be at that time? This has been the AI Success Code. I wish for your success and growth.